pregame festivities coming to a close. It's electric in here. The National League Wildcard game is next. Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Coming up, the National League Wildcard game on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies, the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Postseason baseball, Singy. It's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
Your 2022 St. Louis Cardinals.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty. Just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time. High leg kick. And by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
So just about set now. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And a pitch. Runner on the go. And a base hit up the middle. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
All over that one right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
One ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Fast-paced win or go home game. This is a big opportunity to jump on the board right away.
And a 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one out now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now here is Harper. Kicks and fires.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And here it comes. Right side. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. The pitch. Out to center. Carlson ranging back. And there's two away.
That is good.
As we take a gander at Joe Girardi's lineup for the Phillies. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series. At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Line drive, caught. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and the home team down a run. Bottom of the first. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And it's off the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now it's Albert Pujols' turn to hit. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Good contact guy, good defender. Here's a 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Wheeler with a throw over, and he's back in easily. So the tying run at second, and now 2-2.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Kicks and deals. On a line. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Runner tags up for third, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Batting fourth.
Here's a Cardinals lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark. They know how to get down.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up an RBI.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just
on strikes.
Tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
This is Dylan Carlson. And a pitch. To the right side. That's a hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now Corey Dickerson. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
The 2-1. Dickerson swings and hits a high fly ball right field, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. A 4 spot on the board. It's 5-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Base is empty with 2 away. And stepping up to the dish is Yadier Molina. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And it's filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And foul ball. And a payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
Tommy Edman.
The pitch. And that one gets away at the plate. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Molina off of first with 2 away. That one in for a strike. 2-2. The pitch. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Next offering is fouled back. Three-2 on the way. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. That fires up the home crowd, and they add on. It's 8-1.
looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Bailey Falter comes on now. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Bailey Falter.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Albert Pujols. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Second inning set to go. And digging in for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. In the air, center field. Carlson puts it away, and there's one down.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a line drive caught.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Matt Vierling.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Matt Vierling. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. That one hammered left field, way back there. And brings it in at the wall. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the 2nd. Here's a big power threat. Paul Goldschmidt. The pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. This one popped up. Stop right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one is out of here. Nolan Arenado goes deep, and they add to their lead. It's 9-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of.
1 out, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Went down on strikes his first time through. So now 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Swung on, belted. That's back. Bangs off the wall. And that's a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. And it hits the fence. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 10-1. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now up for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. Now that's smacked to right center. Vierland makes the catch, and that'll do it. We played 2 full. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Phillies 1. And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slog is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Next pitch is popped up. Goldie makes the grab, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Rhys Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And he's already singled in this game. Lifted in the air, right field. Nootbaar makes his way towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. 2-2 now. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman. In the air, out towards left center. Snags it on the run. One down.
The right fielder, number 21.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. He's already homered in this game. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And next is the designated hitter, Albert Pujols. And now the lefty. And a rope into center field, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
One away, runners at first and third. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And the pitch. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit and a run in to score.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throw cut off to second. And he's out.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals.
Donovan.
Base hit and a run comes in.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Zach Eflin taking over on the mound. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
Eflin.
And now the center fielder, Dylan Carlson. Lined into right. He dives, but he can't make the catch.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Here's Corey Dickerson. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one is gone. A 3-run homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 16-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 down. Yadier Molina next up for the Cardinals. Right-handed reliever. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run homer. 3 innings complete. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now the DH, Bryce Harper.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So man aboard. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Man at second. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Harper around third. He scores, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And a pitch. And that one ripped to left. Dickerson makes the play, and there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
Man at first, Gene Segura at the plate here. The pitch. Grounded to third. Could be two. To second. There's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Cardinals lead it 16-2. Back here at the ballpark, and the batter will be the shortstop, Tommy Edman. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Throws to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Wildcard.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
The other way, and there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Albert Pujols. Next one misses. 2-1.
1 strike.
Nootbaar, the base runner at first with one out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. Cardinals out in front, 16-2. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the shortstop, Bryson Stott. That one drilled left field, and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting,
Matt Vierling stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 1 so far. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next pitch is popped up. Arenado moving under this one. Makes the catch. 1 away.
now batting, the left fielder.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and here is Kyle Schwarber. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand hitter waits. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball could be 2. Goldie to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. St. Louis out in front, 16-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Paul Goldschmidt. The 1-1. And he chases a high fastball there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andrew Bellotti getting ready to go. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to Hoskins. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Nolan Arenado.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. That's smashed towards center. And there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 3. The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. And welcome back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Rhys Hoskins. Ball to strike. And misses inside. Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is, where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the gateway arch. Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. I mean, it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boog, and this city is always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field. Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and take in a game in a great setting.
Kicks and deals. On the ground to the left. And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And now it is JT Realmuto, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. 2-1 pitch is in there and the count is even. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Man at first. So here's the Phillies DH, Bryce Harper. Left-hand batter waits. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Carlson makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Hoskins off of first with 2 away. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Hoskins around third. The tag, and that's out number 3.
See a play at the plate, trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here at Busch Stadium, here's the center fielder, Dylan Carlson. Out to short. Stop. Gloves it. Fires to first on the run. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting.
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
Here's Dickerson now. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Righty delivers. In the air out to center. Vierland settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now Molina at the plate. That's towards center. Vierland in position. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Thompson, and he's got a nice lead to work with.
57, Zach Thompson.
New inning getting started, and now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball out to center field. Carlson on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Gene Segura.
Here's the second baseman, Gene Segura. And here it comes. And 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Dickerson under this one and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Number 5, shortstop, Bryson Stott.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. In the air to left, down the line. Dickerson under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Andrew Bellotti. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Bellotti.
Bottom of the 7th, and now Tommy Edman. And the righty deals. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Segura settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Lars Nootbaar now at the plate. Kicks and fires. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around second, he wants to cycle. And he's there at third with a triple. One of the rarest feats in baseball and history made here today. Huge congrats to him.
And we maybe only see this once or twice a year in the majors. It takes a hot bat, a little bit of luck, and of course a lot of talent. Special to be a part of it, even as broadcasters up here in the booth.
Runner at third with one gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Albert Pujols. Popped up. Stop. Should have this one. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And up next for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Swing and a ball popped up. That's a base hit. Run scores.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Cardinals lead it 17-2. Welcome back. We go to the 8th. Digging in, Matt Vierling. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering is down low. 2-2. Stays alive. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Now one away.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 2 gone.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins pushes a foul. 2 outs. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Stepping in, Brendan Donovan. In the air to left center. A little bloop single. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Dylan Carlson. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Donovan coming home. Stop with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And the lead continues to grow.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Corey Dickerson. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. The pitch. No outs. Runner on second. That hits the dirt, and now it's 3-2. Pick off move to second. Carlson back on a dive. Here comes a 3-2. On the ground. Segura throw to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina getting ready to hit. Two down. And that one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now up for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Segura. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, Cardinals lead it 18-2. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 9th. Here's a speed threat, JT Realmuto. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Can't get there, base hit. Carlson with a quick throw back in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So man aboard. Now it's the DH, Bryce Harper. Going to count 1 and 2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Realmuto stands at second with no outs. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. On the ground, Donovan handles. Tosses to first. A great play deep in the hole.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos, the next to hit. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Out there to center. Carlson has this one sized up. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. Donovan with a relay home. Safe at the plate. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Two outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Two down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
High in the air, out to right. Nootbaar under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, these guys win a wild card game at home, but you know what? When you get into a wild card game, you don't care if it's on the road, at home. You're so laser focused, and you have one thing on your mind. That's the W. They got it today. Congratulations, boys. You're moving on.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for watching the National League Wildcard game on MLB The Show.